Good afternoon. My name is Jun Yin, and this is an overview over my sensor data collection framework project research. The attributes go on, but let me go ahead and give you an overview of what's going on. This is why this project is a thing. Over here, we have this storage container which has some hardware inside of it that's capable of measuring the data. The rate of collection through these solar panels, as well as the charge of the batteries inside of here. Now, the problem that we have here is getting that data that I just mentioned, the rate of charge and the charge percentage of the batteries is going to be a problem, as this is one, it has no internet here, and two, it's super far away from the campus. It's somewhere out in this parking lot actually. So to circumvent those two issues, I was tasked with coming up with a solution, and my solution involved this 50-step program you see down here. Um, so what it deals with is having a what we have going on is you have the thing that's collecting the data, which is connected to a router, and then you connect to that router. You get the data from there using Modbus TCP, uh, and then you send that data from here, which is out here, all the way back to the school using one of these modules. And these modules, they're called ESP32, Heltec ESP32 LoRa modules, and they're capable of using LoRa, which is a kind of radio wave range, to send data from one point to another. Now, it can go significantly further than Wi-Fi. Uh, it can go significantly further uh, has a significant range, which is it's able to cover this distance comfortably, which was very necessary. So with this, it sends this data to our servers. And by our servers, I mean my servers, which stores the data in a time series database created, which is an InfluxDB database. Then we also have a server that handles user data and stuff of that nature, and then a user application which the user then uses. So with all this combined, we have a system that is able to collect sensor data, as you can see right here. Without further ado, allow me to demonstrate to you what that is. So we have here and here. If I go ahead and sign in. Wow. Oh yeah, that's correct. I did delete that account for this occasion. So if I go ahead and create an account, now the code system doesn't exactly work because I did discontinue it about halfway through, not halfway through, towards the end. But I can go ahead and fetch the code right now. What? Okay, there it is. And this is the code. Yep, okay. Sorry for the wait. And now I can go ahead and create an account. Now it is quite a bit buggy. As I said, I did discontinue most of this for better development methods. Okay, so anyways, as you can see here, this is the interface. We have organizations, and we have measures. Organization. Well, let's start with measures. Measures are essentially just stores of data. You can create a measure for like the temperature in your house, or the wind speed in front of your university. You can create a measure for either of those. For example, I will go ahead and create a measure named temperature, and each measurement has a password That is just for security reasons. So if I go ahead and refresh, we should see that we have a new measurement right there. Now with organizations, if you create a measurement this way, only you can manage that measurement unless you give that ownership away to an organization. That way, uh, you can set specific roles on who can see the data, who can't, what they can do with the data, etc., etc. So if I go ahead and create an organization, you can go ahead and create it, and yeah, there we go. Now we have our organization over here. I am a member of it. Now I did not fully implement that portion, but that is not the main focus of this. Let me go ahead and go over here, and when you go ahead and look at this, what you will see is, well, while we wait for that, let me go ahead and create the other one. I am using free servers, so they have spun down, and that's what we're waiting for now. Anyway, so let me go ahead and temperature. Let's do humidity. Now we have multiple measures that we have access to. Let me go ahead and open the temperature thing. Okay, so now here we have temperature, which now we can store data in it. Now, how do you store that data? You just send some code to the specified endpoint, and that will essentially do everything for you. Over here, I've created a sample program which will go ahead and upload some random data to what is it called? It's upload some random data to this measurement. Now if I go ahead and add them, okay, so now if I go ahead and do this, we'll see that well, it's able to upload data. Now the thing about this program is it's able to visualize the data in real time. Pardon the background noise, I have no idea what they're doing back there. So it's able to visualize the data in real time as it comes in. So I'm uploading data right now, as you can see down here, and it's visualizing it in real time. You can go ahead and set the range that you can see this data. Say you only want to see the last 5 seconds, then it'll do that. Yeah, that's no problem. Or you want to see everything, that you can go ahead and do that. Now the color does randomly change because that was the quickest solution I could find to, well, just setting the colors of stuff and things like that. Another feature that is implemented is the ability to compare measurements. So these two measurements right here, we have humidity and we have temperature. I can also normalize them so that they fit within the same range and stuff like that. I can remove, and well, you get the idea. And that is essentially the entire program. This program was a bit tedious to do. A lot of stuff I've learned since while doing the project. For example, WebSockets, managing time series databases, and well, mainly LoRa, understanding LoRa, and microcontrollers. I wish I could show you the microcontrollers that I used to develop this, but I no longer have them. But you can go ahead and see these things. They were a blast to work with. I also use Meshtastic to send the data from one point to another because, well, it was just easier to use Meshtastic as they have a great system set up with communicating via LoRa. And yeah, that is this entire program. That is the entire overview. Thank you for watching. You have a wonderful day.